Oh, hey. I was waiting for it to be live and it is live. Hey, y'all. How are you? I hope you all are doing well today. I'm going to be up here briefly. I had something on my mind I want to come up here and share. And the topic for today's discussion is the fact that speaking is beyond the accolades. Speaking is beyond the accolades. Why am I sharing that message? Because there is a reason why so many of us may have dealt with in the past or currently are dealing with fear, stepping out there, sharing our message, right? Fear is getting in the way of doing that. But there are some other things that may come up. For some of us, we may not have a why or a purpose. We just want to get out there and share our message. We just love how invigorated we feel when we're on the stage, when we're sharing what it is that we're sharing. And oftentimes, a lot of people get pulled into that thrill, but there's a whole other side of this of speaking that we need to consider. One, it's a ton of work, right? There's a lot of work that goes into it. Beyond just being on that stage for 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or beyond, there's a ton of work that goes in. And there's also a key component that we need to consider. So the first two things that I want to share is when we're looking at speaking, we want to think of it beyond the accolades. It's really about reaching the hearts of our audience. That's something that has been a main staple in everything that I've done. And what I continue to do and what I share with my clients. One of the things that I want everyone to know is that when it comes to speaking, and if you feel that fear kind of come up, that's okay. That's normal. Being on the stage, sharing your message, sharing just right now to all of you, whoever may be watching, is a huge measure of vulnerability associated with it. In fact, I want to share a small little smidget from my book. I am right now recording from my book, Breakthrough to Excellence. The audiobook will soon be available. And in chapter 8, I talk about vulnerability. And I just want to share this little snippet for you, especially for those who are currently right now dealing with fear. It says, stepping into our power and transforming our lives demands embracing our imperfections and no longer fearing critics. We need to get in the race with faith in our capacities. So yes, there's a huge measure of vulnerability that comes from sharing your message on the stage. But from that, when you push through that with courage, you're able to embrace the audience humanity. And that's where it goes beyond the accolades. You have to, as a speaker, understand how to tap into whomever may be in your audience, even if they're from a different walk of life, into how they think, how they feel, how they act, and share a compelling message that will encourage them to act, to transform in their life. And that's why presentation and delivery is such an essential part. It's more than just saying, hey, I've spoken for here, and hey, I've spoken for this person. It's really about tapping into that. So there's 3 things that I want to share when it comes to presentation and delivery. The first thing is you've got to be able to understand how to handle resistance from an audience. It is one of the most challenging places to be when you are standing in a situation and all eyes are on you. You may be dealing with a heckler. You may be dealing, which I have dealt with. You may be dealing with other circumstances that are outside of your control. How can you maintain your composure and still reach the hearts of your audience? Number 2, all right? We want to captivate and nurture our audience so that we can take the relationship that we're building. That's right. You're building a relationship from the stage and continue it onward. So are you doing that? Again, none of that associated with the accolades that may come from speaking. There is so much more happening other than a transaction of knowledge. There is a relationship that is developing. Number three, often we will only have a few minutes to gain rapport with our audience. And so those minutes are very, very precious. And this is why I love what I do. This is why I have been able to go from a clinician to an educator to an entrepreneur that built my business from speaking and hosting events. And that's why I created the Legacy Scaler Heart-Driven Speaker Program, because I want to help you do the same. I want to help other experts in their field. You don't need another course, right? You don't need any more other years of experience in the work that you're doing. And I'm talking to those specifically that have been doing this for some time and that love what they do, but you are holding back from sharing your message in a meaningful way. And presentation and delivery is a key component of it. And that's what I'll be teaching in my program that begins August 9th. Now, my program is an amazing program for people that are near or at six figures in their business and they're ready to expand and amplify their brand from the stage. You may be a professional that is an expert in your own field and you're ready to take your message on the stage and really get to a place where you are building more comfort in your presentation and delivery style. Or you happen to already be a speaker, but you're noticing that you're not really getting the traction that you need. You're not really building a sustainable, profitable leg in your business from speaking. And you want to get to a place where you refine your foundation and you get out there more and you get the calls and the referrals to go out there and speak. And oftentimes those referrals come from how you're positioning yourself and how well you are with your presentation and delivery of reaching the hearts of the audience so that when they are thinking of a certain topic, they're going to be calling your name. Again, I still get calls to speak, to do the work that I'm doing. Why? Because I've taken the time to really focus on the fact that I am speaking to human beings and I am reaching their heart. And I do that by means of my heart framework and method, and also focusing on continuously being legacy driven. That's everything that I do in my business, because I understand that every single time I go out there and I speak and I talk and I go out there and I meet individuals, it's all part of my legacy. And I know that by sharing my message, I can help inspire and empower other people that are willing to listen. So what should you do next? Well, if you know that you are that expert that is ready to share that message on the stage, go ahead, click the link and fill out your information. My system will automate and send you an email with all the details of the program. We're accepting applications to this program. It's going to be a 90-day program where you're going to get a chance to work with me. I'm going to be able to provide you customized feedback for your signature keynote course or workshop and get you to a place where you refine the way that you present and deliver. But not only that, I'm also going to help you really set up the systems that you need in your business to make this a sustainable part of your business. Whether or not you want to get on stage just to share a message or not, anytime you show up and you speak in public, it is a representation of your brand and business. So even if you're not really interested in the speaker's fee that comes along with speaking, you are still a representation of your business and you need to refine your message so it's clear as day that when people are looking for you as the expert, they know who to go to. After our 90 days together, we're going to conclude our time with a retreat. That's right. We're going to have a retreat that is a part of this experience, and I cannot wait to welcome each of you. If you want to find out more information, such as the fact that we're going to be providing all the materials that you need, we're going to be working closely together. We're only accepting 6 Rockstar professionals. All of that information will be in the details. So go ahead and click the link. I think it's either above me or below. It could be anywhere. Click that link and submit your information. You'll be given that, and I will reach out to you and discuss what your speaker goals are and if my program, the Legacy Scalar Heart-Driven Speaker Program, can be of assistance to help you attain those goals. It is such an honor to be here again, to share my message and to start this program. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I am so excited to finally put this out there into the world, to share more about what I love to do and to help you do the same. All right, y'all, I hope you have a great day and I hope to hear from you. Bye.